Hi, I'm Olivia Pace.
And I'm Carla Roberts. Welcome to this edition of Tiger Broadcast.
In this edition, we'll take a look about how all seniors are set over the edge about a brand new graduation requirement.
And we'll get a glimpse on how our sophomores and juniors can earn college credit.
Also, we'll see how the community is celebrating MLK Day and taking part in National Human Trafficking Awareness Month.
And we'll also see how one student is taking action to make our school a better place.
All this and more on this edition of Tiger Broadcast. This new graduation requirement could push students into further careers, but for now is one more thing for seniors to complete. Erica Milligan and Jacqueline Berry take us deeper into this new requirement.
On December 13th, 2017, the class of 2018 was informed that prior to graduation in May, they would need to pass a CPR certification test.
This was a state legislative decision for the state of Missouri on high schools, much like the requirement for students to take the Constitution test. There's always going to be a first class. Class of 2018 is fortunate enough to be that class.
Lee Summit High School's administration is doing everything in their power to help the class of 2018 complete their training.
So we've done things like share with the students an online way to do it that's free. We've also designated some of our API sessions in the month of January to allow students to be able to do it in their regular day while they're here.
It took like an hour to do the whole thing. I mean, it's not bad, like going into society, knowing how to become certified. It's just like the short time to have the requirement done.
The class of 2018 may be at the forefront of concerns, but administration is also working hard to ensure that the class of 2019 and beyond will be able to complete their requirement as well.
2019 will probably look a lot like 2018. Moving beyond that, we are going to make the CPR certification part of the Foundations of Fitness curriculum.
Signing out for Tiger Broadcast.
Of graduation. Let's avoid panic and let's take care of it.
This is Jacqueline Berry.
In the next tutorial, you have learned how students who are sophomores or juniors in the upcoming school year can be one step ahead in their classes. Hope Kelsey and Anna McKee give you the details of what you need to know.
Enrollment for the upcoming school year is quickly approaching, and students are starting to decide what classes and programs they will be involved in. A new program to be considered is Innovation Track.
Innovation Track is an exciting programmatic opportunity for our young people who will be juniors and seniors during the coming school year. Gets kids on the road to college completion sooner.
This program allows students to travel to Longview Community College to earn up to 30 hours of college credit.
It will benefit me because I have a head start on not only the curriculum, but I'll have some of my credits out of the way. So that gets you higher up on the list for things whenever they prioritize you.
I think this will benefit other students being able to experience more. Even though you're in high school, like you'll be able to get a feel of the real world after you leave high school.
Certain requirements must be met to take part in this program.
So there are entry requirements for the program that are set forth by MCC. And those requirements are an 18 on the ACT, but it may be important and incumbent upon our students to take the ACT as a sophomore to be eligible for the program. That's something we'll work through along the way and possibly make some changes in the way we do business to make certain that kids have that opportunity.
These two students have advice for anyone considering earning college credit in high school.
Okay, well, I definitely think that you'll get a head start in college, but also it exposes you to some of the learning styles that professors will use in college, and I think that'll be really beneficial for students.
Help students get a head start of life before they leave high school.
When enrollment rolls around, Innovation Track is something to consider. Signing out for Tiger Broadcast, this is Hope Kelsey.
Girls basketball will be at home January 25th against the Park Hill Trojans. There will be a competition between upper and lower classmen on money raised for the Thomas Orr Foundation. There will be a shooting contest between 8 upper and lower classmen and prizes for winners. The game starts at 6:30. The contest starts at halftime. See you there.
January is the month for National Human Trafficking Awareness. Although it is a big topic, only few in the community are taking action to help end it. Olivia Pace and Cameron Brigham let people in on how to stop it.
Throughout the year, there are many different events that students are involved in, but junior Madeline Brooks has been taking action in the whole community for many years.
I heard about the End It movement and human trafficking whenever I was 12. My friend Esri from church is a really big supporter of the End It movement, and she wants to do something with it whenever she gets older, and so she explained all of it to me.
The End It movement is meant to raise awareness and stop human trafficking. The month of January is Human Trafficking Awareness Month.
Human trafficking is affecting our world in so many ways that I don't even think people have realized. In different countries, kids are stripped away from their families and are sold into either sex slavery or forced labor, and it's also happening in America, which I don't think a lot of people pay attention to.
Madeline is not the only student in the building that is passionate about human trafficking awareness.
As a generation, we can do a lot more, and having that mentality of we can do something about it if we have the knowledge on what it is, I think that's super important when going into our future.
The End It movement raises awareness by having everyone who is involved draw a simple red X on their hand.
We can't reach everybody, and so if with every single red X on a hand, more people will be reached.
Signing off to help end human trafficking, I'm Cam Brigham.
Although most kids know their way around the whole school, there's one area that isn't so popular. Emma Osterly and Carly Roberts show us how this one student is building this place back up.
The Courtyard at Leesamont High School is a place that doesn't get much attention, but one student is making it her mission to change that.
I kind of looked at the Courtyard and it was such a good space, but nobody was really using it. It was not being used to its fullest potential, and it wasn't very well taken care of, and so I just wanted it to be used for something and actually look how it should look.
Even though it started as a school project, Brielle took it upon herself to make the Courtyard into the place that it was meant to be.
So Ms. Metzler kind of explained that we needed a CAST project for IB, which was Creativity, Activity, and Service, and I was just kind of looking around the school for places that kind of needed some help. And when I came to the Courtyard, it was a little sad looking. It had very chipped paint and like there was weeds everywhere. It didn't look very welcoming for sure. But so when I found that, I decided that I was going to clean it up.
Cleaning it up is more complicated than it sounds.
Also, I wanted to add other plants and I wanted to add chairs and like different things like that, but it was a lot more work than I thought it was going to be, but it was definitely worth it.
This project was a lot of hard work, but it's going to have a lasting effect for certain students at our school.
Sort of a big patio that comes off of what we call our life skills classrooms. And so the students that participate in that program, they often are able to use it, when the weather's decent, for outdoor functions and such.
Although some use it, the Courtyard is not used all the time. Brielle is hopeful that it will soon become a big part of our building.
Eventually I want the Courtyard to become somewhere where people can hang out and just kind of hang with friends, but also do homework when it's nice outside and just really take some time to take a break.
In the past, the Courtyard hasn't really felt like a part of our building, but now it's starting to change into something that will be part of our school forever. Signing out for Tiger Broadcast. This is Emma Osterly.
Thank you for watching this edition of Tiger Broadcast.
For packages, short films, and more, go to www.tigerbroadcast.com.
Or follow us on Twitter at TBTV8.
I'm Olivia Pace.
And I'm Carly Roberts. See you next time.
Like going into society, knowing how to become certified is just like the short time to have the requirement done.
You'll be able to get a feel of the real world after you leave high school.
We can't reach everybody. And so if with every single red X on a hand, more people will be reached.
I decided that I was going to clean it up.